Ayan, good morning everyone. So for today's live stream, we'll be talking about randomly selected candidates for the 20 early pre-arrival favorites. So I'll have a special guest for today, of course. He's from the other side of the world. So um most likely it's morning here in the Philippines, but in his location it's evening. So we'll be waiting for him. I'll be sharing my 20 random early favorites, as well as he will also sharing his also top picks for the early favorites. So good morning to the 2 million viewers who's watching this. Please share this live. So alam ko napakaaga, ayan. Good morning as well, Omorphia. Thank you for being so supportive. I really appreciate you. Ayan. So I think he's preparing now. Kasi I'm messaging him via Instagram. So I hope you are excited. Nawa you will respect our choices. Don't worry, because this is just a pre-arrival choices. So of course wala pa tayong basis kasi hindi pa sila nagkita-kita lahat ng candidates in one venue for the registration, as well as for the preliminary and other areas, especially for the final. So mas magiging tight yung competition if we have basis, especially after the preliminary. So mas magiging clear yung ating assessment. Kumbaga mas maraming basis, mas magiging reliable yung ating predictions, kumbaga. Ayan, good morning po. Shout out po sa 3 million viewers. Feel free to message para ma-shout out ko kayo. You can use the comment section below para kung meron kayong questions or concerns regarding pageantry, especially for the upcoming Miss Universe, feel free to address. Okay? At isa-isahin nating basahin yan. Okay, so while waiting for our guest, let's have some trivia po muna. Actually, speaking of crossovers, there are delegates this edition who are crossovers. So kapag crossover, galing na siya sa ibang pageant regardless of major or minor, tapos sumali ngayon sa Miss Universe. Of course, nangunguna diyan si Philippines, si Celeste Cortez. So from Miss Earth 2018, okay, she landed there as top 8 finalist, and then nag-bounce back si Celeste for pageantry. She gained the title of Miss Universe Philippines 2022 and was able to represent us in the international stage for the 71st Miss Universe edition. So, ay iboto natin, ipagdasal natin si Celeste na makapag-perform siya ng maayos. Of course, gagawin din ni Celeste ang lahat to keep the winning streak for our country and be able to bring home the 5th Miss Universe crown. Aside from that, si Trinidad and Tobago. So Trinidad and Tobago is also a crossover from top 40 during the Miss World 2019, at tumawid naman siya sa Miss Universe 2022. Okay, so ayan, sabi ni Omorphia, patulog na ako. It's 12:20 a.m. here in Denmark, pero sige lang, I'll just listen. Ayan, ma'am. Ay, ma'am, thank you sa napupuyat ka. You have to take gain enough sleep. Ayan. But I'll appreciate you for being so supportive. Sa Denmark pala si Omorphia. Okay, so other crossovers. Angola, Miss Angola, Suelia Antonio, who also joined Miss Supranational 2021 and able to reach top 12. Miss Argentina, Barbara Cabrera. She joined Miss Eco International 2021 and able to penetrate or enter top 20. Miss Armenia, Christina Ayanian. Okay, she joined Miss Grand 2021. Miss Bhutan, Tashi Kudin. Um, and also Miss Costa Rica, Fernanda Rodriguez. She joined Miss Earth 2017. Also Miss Guatemala, of course, kabatch to ni Samantha Bernardo, during the Miss Grand 2020. And she was able to reached or ended as second runner-up. Miss Mauritius Alexandrine Bell, she joined Miss Supranational 2022 and entered the top 12. Miss Panama, of course, is also a crossover. Miss Solaris Barba, she joined Miss World 2018 and landed top 12. Miss Paraguay, Leah Ashmore, she joined Miss Grand 2017 and reached a top 20 finish. Miss Portugal, ayan, ito yung kabatch ni Celeste Cortesi sa Miss Earth 2018 at pareho silang umabot sa top 8 as finalists. And then si Miss Vietnam, Nguyen Ngoc Chau. So she joined Miss Supranational 2019 and reached or ended as a top 10 finalist. Ayun, so yun yung mga iilan sa ating crossover for this 71st edition. So sa tingin nyo, ang makukurahan ba for Miss Universe 2022 this January is coming from a crossover or nakasali na or experienced na or a veteran na in a pageantry or a newbie in a pageantry. So parang hindi naman yan assurance na ang dami ka ng sinalihan na pageant or meron ka ng experience, sure win ka na. No, it doesn't guarantee. Kasi hindi natin alam yung intense or level of preparation for each candidate. Kasi makakaiba na sila ng paraan yung preparation. May iba nag-focus sa pasarela or styling, yung iba nag-focus sa comb skills and advocacy. Depende yan kung sino talaga yung mangingibabaw and well-rounded candidate. So it's a balance of performance, character, and of course, beauty. So ang beauty na tinutukoy ko is not just physical, but it is also the inner beauty. Kasi yung physical, madali lang naman yan ma-enhance or ma-improve through science. But of course, the internal beauty that I am referring, you cannot fake that. Okay, so check lang natin si guest if, ayan, if ready na po ba siya. Okay, so I think nagsiset up siya as of this moment. Okay, aside from that, may mga candidates na nagpakita na ng kanilang mga national costume. So, just like South Africa, nauna yun, sinundan nila, Cambodia, Vietnam, si Puerto Rico, ayan, nagpakita na rin ng national costume, and even si Miss Indonesia, si Laxmi. So far, sino yung favorite ninyo na national costume sa mga nagpakita ng NATCOS? I'll check kung see I have an image with that dun sa NATCOS. National costume. Ayan, good morning po. Shout out po sa 2 million viewers sa sumama sa atin. Guys, sa mga nagpakita ng national costume so far sa Miss Universe 2022 candidates, sino yung nagustuhan nyo? Si Cambodia nagpakita na. Of course, si Philippines, hindi yan basta-basta magpapakita kasi alam natin na pag Philippines, surprise talaga yan. Unlike other countries, pinapakita talaga nila prior to the national costume presentation. Hindi ko makita na saan yun. Alam ko may file ako nun. National costume. At yung social media, 'di ba, sumabog nung ano regarding sa comment ng dating Miss Universe winner na si Laila Lopez. I think ano naman, if there is a misinterpretation or wala naman siyang intention to offend someone or our delegate, wag na nating palakihin, okay? Because it will defeat the purpose of pageantry. The purpose of pageantry is to unite people, to spread positive mindset, 'di ba? Hindi yung mag-aaway-away sa social media, 'di ba? That's hate, bashing. It's not the goal of any pageant, especially Miss Universe. Saan na yung national costume? Meron ako nun, kung mahanap. Panama, Puerto Rico, yes, nagpakita na sila. Si Panama rin, nagpakita na rin ng NATCOS. Panama, Puerto Rico, Vietnam, Indonesia, Cambodia. Nasaan na kaya yun? Okay. Kung makita, nasaan na ba yun? National costume. 2022. Ay, yung kay Laxmi, ay, nag-improve yung figure ni Laxmi. At maganda yung national costume niya, in fairness, ha. Si Ukraine, ayan. Si Ukraine nag-reveal na rin ng kanyang national costume at bongga. Kasi yung national costume, I feel, of course, it's a special award. Hindi naman siya kailangan na palakihan o pabigatan. Tsaka hindi naman, ano it's not the costume itself. It's how also the delegate or the candidate um, perform while wearing the national costume. Tsaka si Miss Universe Bolivia, nag-reveal na rin ng kanyang national costume. Also si Myanmar, ay kay Myanmar bongga rin. Si Vietnam. Miss Universe Malaysia rin, nag-reveal na rin ang kanyang not cause. Cambodia, and also si Ghana, nag-reveal na rin ang kanyang not cause. Puerto Rico, interesting ang not cause, parang droid siya sa Star Wars. Yes, kasi I think the national costume is, her national costume is related or associated with her career, or kasi ano siya 'di ba? Somewhat space scientist. Si Miss Universe Angola nag-reveal na rin. Actually, marami nang nag-reveal ng national costume. Pero in the days to come, madadagdagan at madadagdagan 'yan. Yung kay ano, Puerto Rico, parang may umiikot sa likod tapos may pa-image something. Para siyang malaking disk yung naka-attach sa kaniyang likod. Ayan, sabi na, it's a tribute for Arecibo Radio Telescope, yung, suot ni Miss Puerto Rico, Miss Universe Puerto Rico 2022 as her national costume. So, yung inspiration is taken from that telescope. Mechanical engineer yung nag-design ng kanyang national costume. So, maganda yung gano'n kasi hindi maganda na magsuot ka ng national costume kung parang walang connection. Mas maganda na meron siyang connection sa'yo or something that, best represent your country. And also si Miss Universe Nicaragua, nag-reveal na rin ng kanyang not cause. O yung kay Vietnam, bongga rin. Yan, shoutout po sa 2 million viewers. I hope yung guest natin ay naka-join na po sa atin so that we can start. Ayan, I think nag-prepare na siya, papasok na siya. Mm. Ayan, let's wait for our guest to join. Ayan, shout out sa 2 million viewers. If you have a pageant related question pertaining to Miss Universe o sino-sino yung mga favorite ninyo to enter the top 20 at sino sa tingin nyo yung mga possible na hindi makapasok sa top 20. Please share your bets or choices in the comment section. Ayan, sabi ni Omorphia, taga Cebu ka, Mathwis. Actually, ma'am, I'm from Southern Leyte, but currently I'm in Valenzuela City. I'm working in Valenzuela, but I was born and raised in Southern Leyte. I speak in Cebuano. Are you from Cebu? Omorphia, or you speak the language Cebuano? Ayan. So, I hope maka-join na yung guest natin. Kasi excited din ako na makuha yung kanyang, 20 early top favorites. So, parang magbatuhan lang kami kung sino yung aming first five and so on and so forth. Ayan. Okay, so for other information regarding Miss Universe delegates profile or background, you can watch my uploaded individual inputs for each delegate regarding their background or profile. I think nasa ano na ako ngayon. Ay, natapos ko na yung, A candidates. So, from kina Angola, Aruba, Armenia, ayan na-ano ko na yan sila. So, I think 7 delegates or 8 delegates yung na-upload ko na. So, out of 86, ang dami pa pong, individual inputs na ilalagay ko. Naka-upload na po guys yung ilang profiles about the delegates or candidates sa YouTube channel ko. And ayan, so sige, I would like to grab this opportunity since medyo naging issue siya. Although wala naman dapat gawing issue kasi habang hinihintay natin yung guest natin siguro. So maybe in 5 to 10 minutes, i-maximize ko lang yung time. So of course, I'm very grateful to my mentor, Mama Sam Brusa. So actually, Um, matagal na yung YouTube channel ko pero hindi ko siya ginamit to have live streams or to upload some materials. But then, I was able to start or accomplish kasi na-encourage din ako especially nung nakapag-guest ako sa channel ni Mama Sam with the rest of the angels and as well as to other pageant relevant vloggers as well. So, I don't have an issue with Mama San, of course, with my co-angel. So, lilinawin ko lang yan kasi hindi natin maiiwasan na may mga tao talaga na um, sisira or may mga tao na insecure, may mga tao na bitter sa kanilang buhay. So parang mas ini-enjoy nila na manira ng kapwa rather than focusing on their goals kung ano yung gusto nilang ma-achieve. So lilinawin ko lang 'yan. Mas maiging coming from my mouth. Although sa live ni Mama Sam last night I commented in the comment section, pero I think it would be better and effective if I'll speak up through verbally. Ayan. Ayan. Kasi hindi naman natin maramdaman yung emosyon ng isang tao if it is expressed via comment section, yung babasahin lang natin. Unlike if someone will say or speak up, mas 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 ramdam mo yung sinasabi ng isang tao. Mm. Ayan, alam alam ko na tumatawid ka sa iba't ibang channel kung sino ka man, please, stop that. Kasi hindi siya magandang gawain. Of course, if you believe in karma, whether good or bad, it will bounce back to you. Ayan, so mas maigi na um, kung ano yung interest mo, or kung saan ka nag-e-excel, you better focus there. Wag mong hayaan yung sarili mo na lamunin ka ng bitterness, lamunin ka ng negativity. Because in the end, ikaw rin ang talo. Okay? So shout out kay Mama Sam na sa Thailand. Ayan. I'll be guesting Mama Sam soon. Ayan, magme-message po ako sa inyo. Sana magkakaroon na po ng oras na maka-rejoin na, makapag-unite na yung mga angels sa YouTube channel mo. Mas maraming angels, mas masaya. I'll see you very soon, Mama Sam. Thank you also for being responsive with the messages. Ayan, maraming salamat sa pangungumusta at pag-intindi, ayan. Shout out kay Geisel na nasa Aklan, shout out sa Napaton family na nasa Aklan din, ayan. Kila Sir Roy, Ashley, kay Madam Jenaline at sa other na Paton siblings, kay Madam Henrietta sa Australia, kay Jeb sa Australia, shout out din. Ayan, kay Miss Bell if nasa Japan or other Asian country or kung nakabalik na siya sa Pilipinas, shout out to you. Shout out kay Ate Bang nasa Japan, kay RJ Ignacio, ayan. Kumusta po ang lahat? Kay Ace Evans na nasa Greece, ayan. Shout out to you, Ace. Ayan, good morning po. Shout out po sa inyong viewers. Please share this live stream, guys. Ayan, mas marami tayo, mas magiging interactive at mas maging masaya yung episode na to. Ayan, if you want to share kung sino-sino yung bet nyo for early favorites ninyo, whether 5 yan or 10 or 20, feel free to share that in the comment section. Okay, so nasi naman niya yung message ko sa IG. So I hope okay, perhaps he's busy at the moment. Okay, so ano tayo sa format? Sa akin naman, regardless kung anong format ng Miss Universe 71st edition, I think kakayanin naman ni Celeste. Pero mas prefer ko yung continental and then merong wild cards. And then, for example, kung top 20 yan, and then yung pang 21 or di kaya yung pang 20 na spot is from the voting kasi um, sayang din naman yung effort ng mga Supajan fan supporters if yung isang slot is hindi siya intended for voting kasi hindi naman libre lahat ng vote, 'di ba? Magse-spend din po ng pera or money to vote a certain delegate or candidate. So parang pagkakataon yun to make sure that a candidate will be able to enter the first cut. Ayan, so ayan, perhaps ano talaga, nag-prepare siguro talaga for setup, nag-ayos lang si guest natin kaya wala pa po siya until now. Mm. But I'm optimistic that he will join us. Okay. So si Jojo Bargais is one of the sponsors sa 71st Miss Universe edition. So yung mga heels na susuotin ng mga babae, hmm, is provided by Jojo Bargais. Guys, lilinawin ko lang ha, yung regarding sa sponsorship, hindi po siya direct na maka-affect sa result, okay? So, it's a paid sponsorship kumbaga. Mm. Ayan, na-seen na niya yung last message ko. I hope makapag-join na siya. I know he's prepared and excited as well in sharing his 20 early favorite pre-arrival contestants or delegates. Ayan, so perhaps yung ilan sa mga viewers natin ay mapapanood 'to via replay. Mm. Baka tulog pa yung mga yun. Pero napansin ko or I notice mas marami yung viewers if in the afternoon or in the evening or sa gabi kumbaga. Mm. Kasi sa ganitong oras, mga tulog pa yung mga tao. Ayan, shoutout sa 2 million viewers. Thank you for joining us. Wait lang, i-copy nga natin 'to. Ma-copy ba siya? Okay, so I hope makapag-join na yung guest natin. Ayan, so kung may tanong kayo, if you have question regarding Miss Universe candidate or delegate or Miss Universe 2022 related question, feel free to state your Ayan, nandito na yung guest natin. Ayan, so let's welcome.
Hello, how's it going, my friend?
Ayan. Hello, mabuhay from the Philippines. So it's almost 8 p.m. or in the evening there. So are you done taking your dinner?
No, I haven't ate anything just yet. Been doing a few things here and I just got caught off guard a little bit and I haven't ate anything just yet, no. I'm planning to later on though, so.
Mm-mm. But are you excited now to share? Okay. Are you now excited to share your 20 early favorites?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Very excited.
Maybe
How about you?
maybe
Do you
we
have your
have
top 20?
a lot. Yes, maybe we have a lot in common, but maybe there are surprising contestant that maybe it's on your list or not in my list.
Which is fine. Every list can't be the same, things are going to change. Even the results on the final night, they're also going to change. So, even on
Mm-mm.
prelims, after we watch prelims, I'm sure our favorites are gonna also change. A list is not gonna
Yeah.
stay, the same. Just right now, we only have
Mm-mm.
photos and Instagram to judge by, which is very superficial sometimes. We just gotta see for the
Mm-mm.
prelims.
Mm. So actually, before we're going to share, I like most this year. They have this, instead of calling it as closed door interview, parang they somewhat change it as somewhat a personality interview. So maybe, the questions are now varied, in order to get to know better each delegate. What are your thoughts about it?
I kind of like it because it probably makes them feel a little bit better and less nervous because they're
Yeah.
not looking for something specific like, you know, every girl is not going to be able to answer a very political question, you know?
Or very academic question.
Exactly. Some people have different experiences as well. So, I think it's good because it's just their personalities.
Yeah.
Um, it just puts less pressure on the girl.
Yeah. I That is why I appreciate your comment in the community that the new owner of Miss Universe gives some description or qualities of a possible winner. So she doesn't prefer a fake queen or a scripted queen. She doesn't prefer a queen that just talk a lot. So
Right.
she better choose a queen that is a total package. Beautiful inside out.
Right. That matters. And imagine a girl that probably spent a whole year or 6 months preparing for really hard questions, and then you get there to the interview and they
Yes.
just ask you, questions about yourself or
Mm-mm.
questions that you probably wasn't expecting, and they don't
Very
you don't know
random.
you wouldn't know what to do then. So
Mm-mm.
it's better off to not be scripted
Yeah.
and to because you don't want to show nerves or anything. So I don't know.
Yeah.
So it's just it's weird because like I used to be back
Yes.
then, and it used to go more about what the girl did,
Mm-mm.
job, charity, and stuff like that, which is still matters. But
Mm,
today, they
mm.
just want to put less pressure on the girl, which is good.
The more the natural, the realness of a queen will matter. Because you can't just select a queen or a winner because she's excellent in pasarela or she's consistent when it comes to styling. So that is a very shallow basis. So it must go beyond that. And of course, you
Right.
will not just choose a queen because of she had an advocacy, because having an advocacy, maybe she just started that advocacy. Unlike if it's really an established advocacy for several years prior to the joining this pageant, so it would be more reliable.
It makes it genuine, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Mm-mm. So and now let's start sharing our first five. Who's your first five?
My very, very first five, let me pull up my notes right here.
Yes.
My first five. First, we start with Angola,
Okay.
followed by Belize,
Mm.
Cambodia,
Cambodia.
Chile,
Okay.
and Colombia.
Okay. Can you explain why you selected these delegates?
I think Angola is backed up by Leila Lopez,
Mm-mm.
which was the winner for 2011.
Yes.
Um, so I think that's gonna give her an edge over some
Mm-mm.
candidates. Um,
Yes.
that's why I selected her, and because I think she's just very beautiful, which is also
Mm-mm.
shallow. I saw her competing on her nationals, and she did very well. Um,
Yes.
she needs more polishing, compared to. I'm sure right now she has better preparation, but
Mm-mm.
um, in her nationals she was a little bit weak, I would say. But nonetheless, I love that woman, and I hope she makes it far in the competition.
Okay. How about Cambodia?
Cambodia, wow. I'm just mesmerized by her. She's just amazing. She's very humble. She's very
Yes.
likable. Um, I don't know. She has some kind of like welcoming feeling to her.
Mm-mm.
Like it would be somebody, if you're in a crowd, like it would be somebody you'd like to talk to and feel very
Yes.
comfortable talking to her.
You will not feel alone in her presence.
Right, as opposed to like another girl who's like maybe Ukraine. Ukraine, you put
Mm.
Cambodia. I would rather talk to Cambodia than Ukraine because I know how Ukraine looks mean. So I don't know.
Mm.
I would choose her.
And Belize. Let's have Belize.
I chose Belize as well because she is, other than being beautiful, obviously all these girls are beautiful. Um,
Mm.
I'm not sure if you saw one of her interviews. It was actually with Brian. It was one of her most recent
Yeah.
interviews. And I just liked her very much. And hopefully she has a
Mm.
shot to at least make it in a semifinals.
In the
I don't
first
think
cut,
Belize
yes.
has ever made it. So hopefully she has, good preparation with a good wardrobe, that she can look good
Okay.
all the time and feel comfortable and confident. That'll boost her up a little bit.
Mm-mm.
So hopefully she does
Mm-mm.
very well.
Okay, we
Um,
shall proceed to Colombia.
Colombia is Colombia. You know, Colombia is a very strong country, so they
Yes.
are extremely prepared. I felt very sad when Senorita Colombia got taken away the
Mm.
rights of sending a candidate to Miss Universe. So she
Mm.
didn't make it. I mean, she wasn't able to compete at Miss Universe the
Compete right
year that she
away.
won.
Mm.
Yeah, so I was very sad because I was extremely happy for her and I wanted to see her.
Yes.
Um, you
Mm.
know, in her year, Valeria Ayos was the one who competed at Miss Universe. She made it to top five. Um,
Mm.
I'm just very happy to see Colombia because she was given the crown, and Obviously, she's very capable. She's educated, other than being beautiful. So I'm really happy to see her. And Chile actually lives
Chile.
here in the United States. Um,
Oh, okay.
yeah, she does. She lives in Florida. She
Mm-mm.
she knows English, though her English is not very well. Like her vocabulary is probably not the best.
Mm,
Um,
mm-mm.
but compared to other girls, I think her English is very good. Um,
Miss Chile is Sophia, right?
Sophia, yeah, de
Yeah,
Pasier.
the Pasher. Yeah.
I'm not really sure if she's gonna do very good because she's just like like right there for me, like at the edge.
How about her beauty? How about her beauty? What can you
Oh,
say?
she's
How she
she's
look?
very beautiful. She has that. She has it. She
Mm,
she's physically gorgeous and she takes very good
yes.
care of herself as well. I just
Yes.
hope that she has the experience needed, to make her
Mm.
stand out.
Okay. So very interesting choices. So maybe you will also get surprised when I'll be sharing my first five as well. I'll start with from Middle East to break to break the stereotype. Bahrain. So actually Miss Bahrain is trained with a Filipino pageant trainer. So as we all know, if someone is trained by a Filipino, I'm not saying that it's gonna guarantee, but I think the chances of getting into the semis is quite high. Okay, and of course, Miss Bahrain can speak the language English well, so maybe it's also one of her advantage. She's also beautiful, so
Oh yeah.
maybe I'm a bit afraid if she can wear the swimsuit because we know if a certain delegate or contestant, if coming from a Middle East country, they are very conservative, right? Because of their religion. So let's just hope for the best that she can wear in swimsuit because swimsuit is one of the tradition in Miss Universe. So it's sad if that particular portion will be taken away. Of course, it will not be taken away. Oh, okay. So
Absolutely.
my first of the five is Bahrain. I think you are surprised with my first choice.
I'm not surprised at all because I saw her photo and I thought
Yes.
like it was one of the best photos
Yes.
in the portal
Mm-mm.
right now.
Mm-mm.
And the fact that she's from Bahrain, they
Mm-mm.
probably haven't competed at pageants a lot.
Yes.
Um, she's very beautiful. She has long hair. I saw a video of her walking. I didn't know that she was training in the Philippines.
Yeah, she's
Um,
trained.
I'm sure they'll polish her for a swimsuit, but again, since it's like against of what she's used to,
Mm.
but the fact that she's from Bahrain and she's Arabic, it gives it a little bit
Yes.
of an edge. So I like her a lot, but I'm not
Mm.
surprised. I'm not surprised.
Okay. I'll have Miss Portugal. Actually, Portugal has something in common with Celeste because they fought. They represented their respective country during the Miss Earth 2018 stint. So both they finished
Wow.
or landed top eight. So I see their growth respectively. So if during that time, that at a young age, several years ago, they entered a certain an alpha pageant like Miss Earth, a top eight finish. So I think with the span of years, we can now witness how the growth or the progress for Miss Portugal in particular. So I think it's a reunited, it's a reunion between Miss Portugal and Miss Philippines for this edition.
Right, right. And she's also very beautiful. I also liked her a
Yes.
lot.
She's I like her pasarela, I like her character. So I think and of course her experience in Miss Earth, of course she learned that a lot. She will have further realizations and a lot of inspirations from it.
Wow.
And of course I'll go with from a European country, France. Okay, maybe she's one of your she's one she's there in your list, hopefully. I honestly, the national pageant of France, I think it's one of the best in the world.
Oh
I
yeah.
really commend everything. I can say negative about France if they hold a certain pageant. The venue, the music, the sound, the production, the quality of the pageant is amazing.
I completely agree. I think he got disconnected. Hopefully he'll be back. Um, Tell me what you guys think so far. We have my five favorites: Angola, Belize, Cambodia, Chile, Colombia. He has Bahrain this far and France and also Portugal. I'm not surprised by France. I am not surprised also by Portugal because I saw her photo of the Miss Universe portal and she gave me great vibes. I can tell that just by a photo. She's, a very humble, caring woman. Um, I'm from Massachusetts, and here there's a large community, or the largest community of Portuguese people in the United States. So um, I see them around a lot, and they're very good people, very caring, very welcoming, very warm people. I love their food as well. I love Portuguese food. Um, so I think she could have a chance. Absolutely, I have her like right there, like on the fence of like about to get into my list. It's just a matter of the prelims. Um, Bahrain, I am not surprised by her, and I saw a video of her actually today. She's a gorgeous woman, and her hair is so long and healthy. It's crazy. I could not believe that she was representing Bahrain. And I couldn't believe that Bahrain is sending someone to Miss Universe this year. Like, that's very exciting for me. He's back. Welcome back, friend.
Yes. Ayan, thank you, thank you. I was disconnected a while ago. So, I think I share just two, Bahrain and France. So I'll proceed with the third
And
one.
Portugal.
I'll go with yes, for Portugal as well, third. Fourth one, I will have Aruba. Mm. Actually, I consider before Aruba as a dark horse. So when we say a dark horse, a capable candidate, but might surprise everyone, especially in the prelims and the finals. But as the competition is fast approaching, I see her as a strong candidate. I see her as a total package candidate. Of course, many
Oh,
pageant
yeah.
fans would say Miss Aruba um has a weak sash factor because I see that, of course, just like the Philippines, Colombia, Venezuela, USA, and other powerhouse countries, of course. But seeing this quality of delegate or candidate, I think she can smash the entire competition. Miss Aruba.
And being from the Caribbean, usually women from the Caribbean have very beautiful personalities as well. Well, they're usually
Yes.
very energetic, very intelligent, and
Mm-mm.
they have that spice in them. So I'm not surprised also for Aruba.
Okay. And then I'll go with Panama.
Oh, yeah.
Panama has an experience when it comes to Miss World, and I am expecting that she totally recalibrate her entire quality as a delegate because Miss World has a different what's this prototype compared to Miss Universe. So I hope the stars were aligned for her. She can speak well. She has the height. Um, I hope the pasarela and styling will be changed. Because the pasarela in Miss World is not that what's this? Of course, I'm not expecting to a delegate or contestant like to walk like a Miss Grand candidate, because Miss
Right.
Grand
It's
is
not.
a lot different when it comes to
I don't
the
think
Miss Grand is looking
I
for
don't
a
think Julia would
showgirl.
like that. I don't think Julia would like a girl
Yes.
behaving like an MGI girl at Miss World. That would not transfer
Mm-mm.
very well.
I think the entire world will spin if a delegate will present herself like a Miss Grand
Oh my
quality type
god,
of
that's so funny.
queen.
Yeah.
Of course, I have high hopes with Panama because she's also a pageant veteran as well. She has a command when it comes to comb skills as well. Panama.
Absolutely.
So I have already shared my first five. Okay. So let's proceed with your second five delegates.
All
Second
right,
set.
so my first from my second set of five is France. It's France.
Okay. Yes,
France is
France.
going very strong this year. I think she's also from Guadeloupe,
Yeah.
which is in the Caribbean. It's part of France. And
Mm-mm.
also this year and this past France edition, another woman from Guadeloupe won. So I don't know what's
Yeah.
going on at the France Nationals that a lot of girls from Guadeloupe, which is in the Caribbean, are winning the
Yeah.
France
Are
competitions.
excelling.
Right. It's something about the Caribbean. I'm telling you. I love that woman, and obviously she's strikingly beautiful.
Yes.
And my seventh is Ghana. Um,
Ghana.
I just love her. She looks very strong. I think that for Africa, she's one of the strongest this year. Um,
Yes.
and her photo, like, she looks very powerful. Hopefully, she polishes as well because in her nationals she was very weak compared to other
Mm-mm.
girls in their nationals. So
Yes.
hopefully she polishes and she goes strong to the internationals.
Okay.
My eighth is Jamaica. It's
Jamaica.
no surprise for anybody. Jamaica is
Mm-mm.
very strong. Everybody loves her, and I don't love her because everybody loves her, but everybody has Jamaica on their list, and
Mm-mm.
this year is no surprise why people love her and have her on the list.
Mm-mm.
My ninth is
Ninth.
Honduras.
Okay.
Honduras. Um, I think she also lives here in the U.S. So she's been,
Mm.
out here a lot. Um, she went to Puerto Rico for Ashley Carino's competition. She was there.
Mm-mm.
She was on TV. She looked beautiful. She talks
Yes.
very well as well. She has a beautiful personality,
Mm-mm.
um, and she has a lot to offer. So hopefully, they consider her for at least the semifinals for Honduras this year.
Okay.
And my 10th and
10th.
my favorite this far is Italy.
Italy.
Italy is
Okay.
amazing. And I'm not
Mm-mm.
sure if you've been at the Miss You updates.
Yes,
Um,
I'm checking them
right, so
there from time to time.
so there was photos where they place the crown on girls,
Yes.
and the best one that looks like the best girl that looks with that crown on is Italy. I am so
Italy.
sorry. Italy is
You're
just like something
fascinated.
about her. Yeah, it's she's so whole light. Like in her face, you can tell like her. I don't know. It's something about her. Like
The
her eyes,
aura.
her smile. She just lights up.
Mm. I'll respect that. Great observation as well. Okay, Italy. Okay, so for me, I'll combine without a doubt Ghana, Jamaica, and South Africa.
Oh
Unlike other pageants that they are obviously somewhat excluding or limiting the chance of African girls to penetrate at least in the first cut. But I commend Miss Universe that they are very fair and square when it comes to the selection. That is why the Bahamas in the previous edition, I was also surprised. Oh, how did she enter? And then the other countries like this and this, my favorite, didn't make it, and she's able. And also just like Singapore, so para they're
I
taking
like Singapore. I was
the
surprised, but I loved it.
standard. Yes, they're expanding the standard and giving each delegate or contestant to possibly enter for as long as they perform and they have this personality or character that the organization chooses. So I really commend that. Of course, Jamaica, Ghana, and South Africa are strong delegates from the Africa. Without a doubt. Three.
Right.
So that is why I just attacked these three right away. And also, I completely agree with Italy. Italy is one of the
Yes.
strongest delegate in the from the Europe region. So actually, if the format is continental, I'm sure Italy can make it in the first cut. But if the format is mixed, I'm not sure because they will rank the entire delegates or candidates. So if the format they will stick to the continental, actually I'm not in favor with continental because
Me neither.
it's unfair for those delegates who also perform. What if I'm the delegate and I'll just also rank six in my continent, but I'm quite higher when it comes to score or average compared to other delegate in other continents. So it limits the chance of getting into the first cut.
Yeah, because some girls are
Oh,
gonna stay out. Some strong girls are gonna stay out if you choose them by
mm,
continents. Yeah, definitely.
mm. Okay. So aside from Italy, okay, I have my ninth spot already. My tenth is USA.
Oh yeah. Oh
Why
yeah.
USA? Of course, it's the host country. No, I'm joking. Okay, so of course, Miss USA is a half Filipina. So we know that if a delegate has a blood of a Filipina, she's a totally a fighter. She's also might there are a lot of Filipinos behind her as a core team. So I'm expecting a lot from Miss USA. But
Oh,
I have just a
absolutely.
little bit of suggestion, maybe for her styling. She has to elevate. She's very pretty without makeup. I hope you agree.
Oh, I
I
do.
am not appreciating her with a total glam up look. Maybe she is a bit matured, but without makeup, I completely mesmerized with when
And
it
her
comes to her
body
beauty.
in
Yes, her
swimsuits, she's
body
gonna
is killing.
kill. Yes.
She has a toned body, ayan, in particular. So
Yes. Like
I'm
the
expecting a
best
lot.
bodies in her edition.
Yes, I'm expecting a lot from Miss USA. So maybe for
Plus,
now, I see her as a top 10, possibly delegate. For now.
she's very strong,
Mm.
and also she's a fashion designer. So
Yeah.
I think her wardrobe is gonna be amazing. I cannot wait to see what she wears. I want to see her pictures. I want to see
Mm,
more of her. So I'm excited for her.
okay. Okay, so that's my second 10 second set of first five delegates. So we shall proceed rather to the third set. Who are your
To the third
delegates for
set.
the third set?
So that would be 10th, right? Yeah. No, that would be
Rank
11th.
11,
All
11th.
right. I have Vietnam.
Okay, Vietnam.
Vietnam. She's amazing. I just love her. I
Mm,
haven't seen her nationals though.
mm.
Um, but the
You
fact
can
that
do
she's from
some
Vietnam,
live reaction from that.
right? I only do reactions of editions that I haven't watched.
Mm.
I'm not gonna react to something.
They have
Yeah,
also a great production as well, from Vietnam.
yeah, but I'm. It's just like hard to understand. Like I,
The language.
yeah, the Thai for some reason was a little bit okay for me, but then like when I watched the
Mm.
Philippines ones, it was also way better to understand than the
Mm-mm.
MUT. But I
Mm-mm.
think for Vietnam is gonna be a little bit harder for me to understand. Um, like what they're saying, like their names. Like I'm not sure when they say their names, I'm not sure if they saying their names or they're saying something else. You
Mm,
know.
okay.
So, but obviously, like she's well prepared. She's
Yes.
backed up by a really good, national organization. So she's gonna do very well. She's
Mm,
not gonna be a letdown at all.
yes.
12, I have
Vietnam.
Lebanon. I have Lebanon.
Surprising.
Lebanon this year is very strong, apart from being beautiful. I think it was the
Mm-mm.
first year after the pandemic that they
Yeah.
aired a nationals again.
Yes.
I was surprised by the level of production that they put on Lebanon. I was very surprised.
Mm-mm.
Um, on the photo, though, she looks a little bit different than she did on news when she won her nationals. So I'm not really sure, but I'm really excited to see her on prelims.
Mm-mm.
And for some reason, she like her country right now is like really supporting her.
Yeah.
Um, which is I was surprised that actually like after she won, she was even on the news and everything.
Mm-mm.
Um, 13th, I have Panama, and what's not to love about Panama, honestly. That
Mm-mm.
you said it all. You said everything about her.
Yeah.
And she's just amazing. She has a lot of attitude, and she has a great personality as well.
Yes. Panama.
14th, you're gonna be surprised by this one.
Who is that?
Hold your headset, it might fall. It's Philippines.
uh,
Honestly, who doesn't love
okay.
Celeste? Like,
I'm afraid that you're going to exclude her.
oh no, I would never. I would never. That woman is insane.
Mm,
She's probably my favorite Miss Philippines ever.
mm,
Um, she's amazing. She's very beautiful. She's very classy. She's sexy. Um, she has an amazing body. Like her, I'm just going by physics right now. By her
yeah,
physical.
okay. It's okay.
Her body is on swimsuit. Like her legs are crazy.
Like a Barbie.
Yes, like it's like separated from her rest of the
Yeah.
body. Like it's crazy. I just love her. I love her, and she did very good in her nationals. Plus, her country loves her, which is
Very
really
support.
big.
Mm,
Um, and the rest of us outside of the Philippines also love her. So
mm.
I'm just really, really, really excited to see her.
Yeah.
Very excited.
Philippines.
15th
Feel.
is no other than Puerto Rico.
Okay.
I don't love her national costume very much because I think that more quality of work could be put on it.
Mm-mm.
I
You're
don't like,
expecting more.
yeah, I don't like, if that's how she wanted it, then that's fine. If she feels good with it, it's amazing.
Mm-mm.
Um,
Yeah.
but the LED lights, when you buy a ring light, you have a ring light.
Yeah.
All every each light is not exposed. I feel like they just put or glued a LED light strip on it on
Mm-mm.
all sides where it has LED lights, but it
The
wasn't really
lights.
like covered with anything else. Like at least cover it with some type of like white plastic or some type
To
of
put some
like,
intricate or details. Mm-mm.
yeah, so you not be able
Add-ons.
to see the light strip going across.
Mm-mm.
I think more work, more quality work could be put on it. But if she loves it and she thinks it represents her and the country, it's because Ashley has everything.
Yeah.
I don't. She's ready. Plus, she was on
Yes.
USA. I think she is ready. I ain't gonna say
Mm-mm.
much about her either. I completely trust her.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so that's your 15th?
Yes.
Okay, mine. Okay, I'll start with Philippines. Okay, aside from I'm a Filipino, of course, I will not be biased because I see how Celeste transform from zero to hero. So regarding how she embraced the Filipino culture, regarding how she studied rigidly the English language, because she upon reaching the Philippines, she didn't speak English. So that effort, I commend that. And of course the team behind her, it's a total 360-degree transformation from pasarela com skills number one to the pasarela, and of course the styling. They're very consistent. So of course, just like you have a complete or total trust with Puerto Rico, I have also high hopes for Celeste Cortesi. It's okay for me that she will not get the crown, but at least reaching the top five.
Oh,
Reaching,
I
at least reaching the top
I
five.
see. I can just picture her in top five, and just like the camera, just like passing by her. You know, I
Yeah,
just
it's a
I'm probably
nerve
gonna have a heart
wracking.
attack this year. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
it's a nerve wracking. It's a very tight competition. So,
Yes.
if the from her name Celeste, celestial, that is why her walk is called celestial walk. So if the universe conspire, if the stars align for her, she will win. But if destiny will not work on her favor, so it's okay for us. Let's move. Let's move. Let's take risk for another year, and the Philippines will bounce back. But
All
of
right. Thanks.
course, since the competition is not yet over, so the ball is still rotating, and every 86 delegates has a chance to get the crown. But I think witnessing Celeste winning the crown, winning the crown would be somewhat um contributed to the unity in our country, because as of now, the Filipinos actually, honestly, we are very divisive. When it comes to pageantry, we can be united, but when it comes to political, we are very divisive. We have different standpoints. Okay,
Oh,
so aside from the Philippines, I'll pick Venezuela. Mm. So no question when it comes to com skills, pasarela, styling. I see Venezuela as a not the typical Venezuelan delegate.
which is good. It's a good thing.
Yeah, she she designed herself outside from what is expected from a Venezuelan queen. Ayan. Shout out to Sedi Ryan Matugas. Thank you for watching. Alam. I think Sedi is from Cebu City. Actually, Cebu is a pageant powerhouse city in the Philippines.
Yeah.
So be it, yeah. Are you aware, Cebu
Yeah.
City?
Yeah.
Mm-mm. Um, that's the city where Beatrice Luigi Gomez was born and raised.
Yeah.
Okay. So aside from Philippines and Venezuela, I'll pick Curacao. Okay, I hope you're not surprised with my third
No,
option from the third set. Miss Curacao has a
she's
great
not on my
personal.
list, but I'm not surprised because she's like right there. Like, let me in. Let me in.
Yes, she can beat right away other delegate if a certain delegate will not perform. So I think Curacao is, before I see her as a dark horse, but now she is gaining the momentum and she can surprise anytime. Okay, and then I'll pick Vietnam. Of course, Vietnam is also trained by the lava walk maker, Kuya Kaloy, the trainer of Catriona. So, as expected, yes, Miss Vietnam trained her in
Right.
the Philippines for the pasarela and for the other aspect for her to improve. And knowing the support of Vietnam when it comes to their delegate, especially to their wardrobe, it's very commendable. Mm-mm. So I have high hopes of Vietnam to reach the first cut and even move farther.
On one of my videos, someone said about. I think I deleted the video because I don't like really comments that attack other people or talk badly about somebody else, I
Yes.
usually put every comment to review,
Mm-mm.
and I accept what comments I want on my videos because I don't want to see something, so I just
Mm-mm.
filter the
Mm-mm.
negativity. And someone
Yes.
said that Vietnam lacks physical beauty, that without makeup she doesn't look the same. Um,
Mm-mm.
Obviously, without makeup, when you're on stage, these girls have heavy makeup because these lights
Yes,
are
all of
really
them.
strong. The lights are
Mm-mm.
usually very strong, so
Mm-mm.
you need heavy makeup to to contour your face a little bit.
Yes, to
Plus, I'm
put
sure that these girls want to look
aesthetics
their
value.
best. These
Mm-mm.
girls want to look their best on stage. So what's wrong with with having heavy makeup? Like you know, you always, especially on internationals, and plus when you have a camera in front of you and you're being watched
Yeah,
nationally and internationally everywhere, you want to look your best. And what is wrong with
exactly.
looking your best? Um,
Mm-mm.
so somebody said that she doesn't look the same and that she's very ugly without makeup and without being her best self,
Mm-mm.
which I
Mm-mm.
thought that was I felt bad myself, and it wasn't me. Imagine her, hearing that about somebody else. That's just crazy.
Yeah, it's very humiliating. Mm-mm.
It is.
Actually, even to Celeste, even if she has that a goddess beauty, other individuals might see her not beautiful because beauty is very subjective, right? What might be
Right.
beautiful or pretty for me, it will not be in favor on your part or not your preference. So let's just respect, but I commend you for filtering, because you are, as a pageant blogger, we are here to unite, we are here to support our delegates or our choices, we are here to disseminate or encouraging motivational information as well.
Of
So
course.
that's the purpose or the essence of pageantry. No time for negativity, no time for hate, no time for bashing. Okay?
No. Well said.
Okay, so I'll proceed. I think this is my last for from the third set. I will have mm, I will have India. Okay. I think India might have, of course I see her as a not so strong candidate, but I see the progress from her national to up to now. So there is growth when it comes to styling, when it comes to how she present herself, how she express herself. So that growth, I think she has to elevate more because there's a lot of pressure from her because the reigning queen is from her country, from
Mm-hmm.
India. So just like what Maxine Medina in 2016, since Pia was the reigning queen that time, and the venue is in the Philippines,
Right.
it's a double, triple pressure for Maxine.
Poor
So
girl. Poor girl.
yes, and of course wearing the Philippine sash alone. So it's somewhat tantamount to Miss Universe India feels right now because
Not
the
only
reigning
that,
queen,
this year is just very strong.
very tight
It's gonna be
competition,
very hard for her to pull
bloodbath
it back to
battle.
that. Yeah, and if she does, for me, she's gonna be Wonder Woman forever because that's gonna be a really hard task to do.
Yes, she has to surpass many strong delegates, amazing delegates
Yeah, so if
before
she does
reaching
that,
the
she's
crown.
Wonder Woman. I'm telling you.
Of course, Puerto Rico, the Philippines, Venezuela might
Yeah,
not be. They will just wait, wait and see. So it's quite
absolutely.
yeah. So we're done with our first 15, and we shall proceed to our last five. So I'm a bit sad. Maybe the remaining delegates of mine will not be there in your last five list. So we shall proceed with your first
I think
from your fourth set.
I don't think you'd be surprised, but my 16th spot is South Africa.
Okay.
Andavi is South Africa is amazing. I'm not sure if you guys or if you have saw the nationals, how she
Mm-mm.
carried herself, how she talked. She's very political though, which to be very political like she is, you have to be, very knowledgeable um to talk like that how she does and feel extremely confident and
Yes.
powerful in what you're saying, that what you're saying it's is believable, so you have to have conviction, and she's just like very confident in what she's saying, so that's very
All
powerful.
right.
17, obviously not a surprise as well, I have Thailand. This woman is like
Okay.
she's like, how in Miss Philippines 2022,
Mm-mm.
Taguig had my heart. This year for
Yes.
Universe, Thailand has my heart.
Mm-mm. Mm.
Um, was not to love of this woman from her past to what she is today. Plus
Yes.
her nationals was amazing.
Mm-mm.
Um, I just love this woman, and I'm sure everybody agrees with me. Everybody loves Anne. Um, on this probably will be a shock to you though. My 18th spot is the Bahamas.
Oh.
This woman is crazy beautiful. Like this woman is insane,
Mm-mm.
and she presents herself on pictures like a very strong woman.
Yes.
Um, captivating. Very secure of herself. She knows what she
Mm-mm.
is, and this is me. I just love her, and I'm sure that the past girl, I forgot her name from the Bahamas. But last year she made it to top 10. I'm sure that this year this woman is gonna help this new Bahamas to do really good at Universe as well. So
Yes.
I think she's even stronger than the past girl.
Yes.
So hopefully she keeps this streak going for the Bahamas.
Mm-mm.
19th spot, I have the USA. The USA usually they prepared. They sometimes don't make it very far or usually stay in top 10 or semifinals,
Mm-mm.
but
Mm-mm.
they're ready. USA girls, like I know people, think, oh, that was to be expected, or USA boring. USA is the USA, so it's boring. But usually they're just ready. The United
Mm-mm.
States of America at Universe, it's usually ready. Like they're ready for top five. They're ready to answer those questions. They're ready to be on Gown. Although Gown, it's
Mm-mm.
usually in the past it hasn't been their best
Yes.
presentations, but this year is going more stronger than ever.
Mm.
Um, and Arbany is amazing, and I have really high hopes for her. Her stakes are very high. So I just hopefully she makes it far.
Okay.
I don't doubt her though. She has everything that she needs to even be the winner.
Mm-mm.
On my 20th spot, I have Venezuela.
Okay.
Venezuela is again this year she's ready. Last year I didn't really, although I loved Luisette Materan, I
Mm-mm.
think her styling was just not for Universe anymore, and it was just like old, and
Mm-mm.
I think they needed to redo whatever it is that they do for their girls
Mm-mm.
before they send them into the international competition. All that, over the top, overdone hair,
Oh,
overdone,
okay.
makeup, overdone even walk, just overdone everything. I think that they needed to soften up a little bit, and I think that with this girl this year, I think they did it,
Mm-mm.
and she could even be the new Miss Universe. That's my 20 right there.
Okay. You're done with your 20. Okay, I'll go with my 16th on the list. I have Cambodia. Okay. So actually, Cambodia has an inconsistency, but the latter part, she has a lot of videos regarding her advocacy, regarding her training. So Cambodia, in the past, in the few months, she went here in the Philippines for training and as well as to expand her advocacies as well. I commend that. That's a very purposive, because going here into the Philippines, embracing the culture, exploring and undergoing training at the same time while also doing her advocacy. So I really commend that, because being a Cambodian and then you are doing your advocacy here in the Philippines, which is a totally strange from her.
Right,
So I really appreciate that. I think there's a Filipino team behind her also. So I'm also expecting a lot from her to at least penetrate in the first cut. She's also beautiful as well.
right,
I think when it comes to height, because a lot of fans is questioning her capability because of her height. Okay, actually, everyone, even if you are a 6 footer delegate, but if you don't have an extra quality to become a queen, that height is useless. Okay?
look
So
at
the
Demi.
high
Demi.
now, yes, Demi is not a statuette delegate,
Hmm.
but she was able to stand there as a 6 footer, equally a 6 footer delegate. So I think the height is not a guarantee for you to win the crown. So
No, if
it's
you have it, if you have it in you, and you can tell who's gonna be the next winner,
yes.
just by seeing them, come out either swimsuit or gown,
Mm,
even when they talk on their final questions. But usually, you can tell in a crowd, when they pick the semifinals. I think that
mm-mm.
a lot of us will be able to tell who the winner could be or who the possible
Yes.
winners could be.
Yeah. We can forecast, of course, but we cannot guarantee that our top choice will get the crown
Right.
exactly. But if we can predict exactly the winner, then it's good and it's fulfilling on our part, because somewhat maybe we are fortunate enough, or we really predict and give a an exact correct assessment, fair and square.
Right.
Okay, my 17th, I'll go with Honduras. I completely agree with. For me, she's a total package candidate. A total package, because if I can't see in her eyes the hunger for the thirst for the crown, I will exclude her. But I see her drive, her motivation, her rigid preparation for this competition. So I commend for Miss Honduras, and of course I'm expecting also a high or higher placement for her. I hope she'll do better this time.
Right.
Okay, I will have my. I think we have one something in common that is expected a delegate, but not in my list. I think you've shared that in the message in IG. So, of course, it breaks my heart because I think winning her. I think you know that country, of course. Because winning international, it was controversial, honestly.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will have my 18th spot. I'll go with Spain. Okay, Spain. So a lot of European countries now is elevating their A game for this competition. Of course,
Finally,
yes,
took them
this time,
so
because
long.
it's quite long that the Europe they're very silent, or I'm so sorry for this for saying that um the such factor from European countries is quite weak from the
Mhm.
previous years, but I think this edition the European queens are strong, and they are eyeing laser focus to the crown. So I have also high hopes
Yeah, because we need
Spain.
competition. We need
Mm. It's a
competition. Like I like a competition that there's like a lot of strong girls and they just fight and
mm,
just kill for the crown. Like that's what I want.
Mm-mm.
Give us a good
Ah,
fight.
yes. Parang it's not a walk in the park win for a
No,
queen.
right.
Okay, 19th. Okay. 19th, Thailand. Of course, it will shock the entire world if Thailand will not make it in the first
She will
cut.
be El Tocuyo, literally.
Okay. So of course, there's a lot of negative feedbacks because Thailand has a lot of pasabog, so explosive videos, explosive pictorials. I know that Thailand is also trained by a Filipino pageant trainer, so expect the pasarela, expect the styling and comb skills. And Thailand, when it comes to styling, they're not left behind. When it comes to
Not at all.
wardrobes, when it comes to styling. And of course, I commend the very Thailand queen, Miss Universe Thailand 2022 has a great backstory.
Mm-hmm.
A very
She does.
humbling backstory, yeah. So from I see her as a just like Celeste from zero to her hero transformation. Mm. So that's Thailand. So I think my last spot, I think I'm on the 20th, tama, right?
I think she said 18th, but I'm not sure.
18th? Ay, that's 18th Thailand. And my 19th is, it's very heartbreaking.
It
It's very
is.
heartbreaking. I have Chile. Okay, Sophia. But I have a question when it comes to her styling because there's a lot of photo that it's a bit matured maybe on her makeup. But I find her pretty. I find her um relatable as well, marketable as well. But I just want to commend that when it comes to her styling, she has to be consistent. Mm. I'm not
Mm.
saying that she has to she has to wear a lot of this type of dress or wardrobe, but on her styling, the totality in her presentation, she has to be consistent. Okay, that's chilly. And my last spot, of course, I will give to. She didn't mention her, but one of the explosive country when it comes to pageantry, Indonesia. Okay, why Indonesia? Actually, Indonesia is one of the just like Thailand, a very noisy country, very supportive country when it comes to pageantry. Actually, Miss Indonesia has a great profile as well. There's a Filipino team also behind her. I think in her national, there's a Filipino training her when it comes to com skills and a friend of mine.
Wow.
Yeah, luckily, who is also based in Japan. So
I'm
shout
just
out to Ate Bang Buddy. You're
shout
surprised with
out to
the
him.
with the revelation?
Yeah.
That is why it's very fulfilling on my part whether Celeste will win or not, and then another queen from other country will win, and knowing that there's a Filipino team behind her. So it's a win-win situation also for the Philippines if a queen from other country is supported and trained also by Filipino pageant trainers.
I'm just surprised how Indonesia, I think Indonesia,
Has
Indonesian
evolved
girls,
in years.
yeah, I think they're also well prepared.
Yes,
Even on Pia's
time.
year, I was excited for her, but I was also surprised.
Mm-mm.
But I wasn't surprised why she made it because she was, very beautiful, and I'm sure she was well prepared. Um,
Mm-mm.
but the more I see Indonesia make at least semifinals,
Yes.
I tell to myself like, how come these women don't usually make it further or even more often?
Mm.
Because they do very well, usually.
Mm. You mentioned a while ago the phrase El Tocoyo. So
Yes,
that phrase, it's very heartbreaking if that might happen to a certain delegate because the El Tocoyo delegates are the front runners or the strongest delegates. You will not be called El Tocoyo if you are not one of the front runners, right? So
right.
possibly Celeste is might be but I'm not I'm not expecting that she, but she could possibly be one of the El Tocuyo because she's a front runner, right?
Imagine, oh my gosh.
What will happen if, how would the entire universe would react if Philippines this edition will be El Tocuyo? My goodness.
Not with Celeste, at least. That cannot happen to her. That cannot happen this year. That's impossible. If that happens, that'd be insane.
Yeah, of course, if that might if that might happen, there's of course a valid a reason behind it.
I mean, what could that be? That she fought one of the girls or the chaperones?
Mm.
That the only reason why, because, or I don't know, she told somebody off from the
Staff
under the other in under interview.
or Philo Queens. Mm-mm.
Yeah, like that would be the only way, but that's impossible. I cannot. Those
Performance based, it's impossible.
that's just impossible. I don't see Celeste not making it. That's impossible.
Okay,
But
so oh,
I was thinking about that the other day. Actually yesterday
mm,
I was like, how about if Puerto Rico doesn't make it?
oh,
There's a
or
possibility
Philippines
that
will
she
not make.
won't.
Mm-mm.
She something can happen that they just don't include her.
Mm-mm.
So I don't know.
Okay. Actually, we have something in common that we exclude Peru.
Wow, look at that. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Um I'm sure she's a really nice girl.
Mm-mm.
I just honestly, she's just strikingly beautiful,
Okay.
and everybody loves her, especially here in the Americas. Like everybody talks about Peru, 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 Peru.
Mm.
Yes, we see her, but what else does she have? Like it's like last year with Paraguay.
Yeah.
Everybody used to talk about her because she was just gorgeous. But like
But
you
they are
need more than that.
completely different. There's a big
Yeah, she
distinction
redeems
among these two.
herself, and
Mm-mm.
she came and she was top two.
Yes.
But she needs to work as hard as her, or even harder than that, especially now with a new organization. So, um, I love her. I think she's beautiful. I also like on her nationals. I didn't. I'm not sure. I got the impression that she was trying to be imperfect on purpose.
Mm-mm.
That she was trying to mumble a little bit and like try to like change and take her time as I'm thinking.
Mm-mm.
I think she did all of that on purpose,
And
like
then
taking her time,
purpose.
like
Mm.
talking. So it's not. I think she had more to say, but if you watch her nationals, like I'm sure everybody knew
Yes,
that
I
she was
watched
gonna
it
win.
already. Mm-mm.
So maybe she was trying to give that impression as I'm imperfect, so I might not win. Somebody else probably could win.
Mm-mm.
Everybody knew that she was gonna win.
But
Even the national director knew she was gonna win. Like, come on.
mm.
But I just think that she needs to work very, very, very hard.
Mm-mm. In order to elevate herself.
Yeah.
Because the height, the beauty is just it's just what this not the not the deep reason for you to get the crown, but there's should be something better than the what we see outside for you to win the crown.
Right. And the thing that I wanted to also to talk about, that I wanted to talk on the video, but I actually cut that part because I didn't want to make anybody feel uncomfortable. But is
Yes.
in Latin America a lot. Um, a woman that's blonde with blue eyes and very fair skin, white skin, blonde and just
Mm-mm.
blue eyes, and she's statuesque, beautiful body. Like they are just glorified. Um,
For
and
having
I
that.
and I don't like that. Like, why do you think that a blonde woman, with blue eyes, deserves a crown just because she's just blonde, beautiful, and
It's
I
very
just
shallow.
yeah. So I don't agree with that. I think every of these girls has a shot at
Okay.
winning. It's just what else do you have to give other than your beauty?
What's something new that you can offer to the table and
Right.
make you stand out among the rest?
Because being beautiful is not gonna do anything
Not
for you.
enough. Not
No,
enough. Mm.
no,
Being a perfect in pasarela or catwalk is not enough.
nope.
Being
You
an
can look your
excellent
best 24
communicator is
7.
not enough. Yeah, it's not
No.
enough. So it who's a total package on that night within the pageant or is also consistent, and of course who has a good behavior or the character itself. So the totality as a person will
I
win the
just,
crown.
I disliked, I mean, I liked watching it, like her nationals, but I
Yes.
just thought that everything was just staged and everything was acted. Even,
Or
her fellow
scripted.
contestants knew that she was gonna win. So why are you
Mm-mm.
doing all of this, show to
Mm-mm.
potentially, you know, give the crown to the girl that everybody knew that was gonna win? That's not a competition at all. Just,
Yeah, there it's a walk
give her
in
the
a park
crown.
win.
Yeah, give her the title. Don't do a national this year, and just give the title to her, as Colombia did
Mm-mm.
to I forget her
Mafe.
name, to Mafe
Maf.
Maria. Yeah.
Yes.
Just like that, do that instead, and just
Mm-mm.
announce it, on TV. You ain't gotta do all that. And when she won photogenic, she
Mm-mm.
acted all surprised. Like I just don't. I don't think it was genuine.
Yeah.
You know. So I was a little bit mad. I was frustrated, but it's
Okay.
fine.
Mm. Ayan, Dennis Ikayan from the Philippines is saying hi to you.
Hello, hello. Um,
According to him, Matt, I don't expect that you will have a collab with a foreign blogger. Actually, Dennis is very friendly, very accommodating. So it's an honor to have him in my channel. He's very good, actually.
Hello, Dennis. Is that the guy that you had the other live not too long ago?
um, he's a very supportive subscriber.
Okay, got it.
Okay, so from the Philippines. So actually, um, Puerto Ricans, Filipinos, we have a lot in common. We have a lot of similarities.
I think he got disconnected again, but hi everybody. Hello, Dennis. I hope you're doing good. Right here is 8 p.m. It's nighttime here. I will show you around, but I can't disconnect my camera because I'm using a DSLR. So if I disconnect it from there, it's gonna turn off and everything is just gonna go nowhere. Oh, Dennis said that he also watches my channel. My channel is actually brand new. I started making videos not too long ago, which was I've probably been thinking about making videos on YouTube, but I never like dared myself to do it because I was a little bit, I don't know, skeptical of doing it. Plus, because I know that sometimes the community could be a little bit harsh, or um, with comments, and um, they like to compare people and attack everybody. So, but I didn't really care. I was like, you know what? I know this, and if I don't care and I know about it, then just go for it. Um, Plus, also, I sometimes do have an opinion, and when you talk about your beliefs or the things that you have an opinion in, a lot of people just don't really agree with the things that you say, which it doesn't really matter. Oh, he's back. Welcome back.
Ayan. Hi again. According to Dennis, thank you. Ayan. I also watch your channel. Ayan. I think he already subscribed you.
Wow, that's amazing. Yeah.
Ayan. According to Dennis Ikayan. So
I was
from the
just talking about how
Philippines.
I've
So
been thinking.
I know that. Mm-mm. Go ahead.
No, I was saying that I was talking about how how my channel is like new. And although I had a few videos that I had posted months ago, maybe during the summer,
Mm-mm.
um,
Mm-mm.
I've been thinking about making videos like this for the longest time, probably for years now. Um, and I
Mm-mm.
just never really did it until now. So,
Mm-mm.
you know,
That is
I
why
do
I
appreciate people.
encourage you to have to conduct a live stream in your channel, because you're very spontaneous and you have the igniting passion when it comes to pageantry, especially your
I
love
do
for
have a
Miss
really big
Universe. So
passion. Thank you.
you have to explore.
I
You have
do.
to explore other way of presenting, not just making live reactions. But I love your live reactions. It's very raw.
I'm also really excited because I want to have you over in my channel for prelims
Yes.
and maybe
Yes.
finals. It's gonna
Finals.
be epic. It's gonna
Mm.
be epic, so I cannot wait.
Or maybe either prelims in my channel and finals on your channel.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And then we can have our final predictions.
Yeah, because I mean, I'm sure we're gonna have you know, some some girls are gonna pop out of nowhere, so we're gonna be
Yes.
surprised by them, and I just
And our list will totally change.
some good girl is not gonna make it, so
Roller
we have to
coaster
be there. We have to
360.
react to it.
Mm. Let's be realistic and practical. That is why I asked you a while ago, what if Celeste will be one of the El Tocoyos? So it's heartbreaking.
Imagine. No, I don't see that coming. Not this
Can
year.
you imagine if Puerto Rico and Philippines will not make it in the first cut?
Oh my god. I will probably I don't if I'm watching it on TV or if I'm watching it on my computer, I'll probably just grab my computer and just like slam it on the floor. I'd be so mad.
I'm going to shut down. I will not watch anymore.
Absolutely.
Mm. Ayan, according to Dennis, sir, I commend you that you are very respectful in giving comments with the delegates. Mm-mm. Because giving negative comments, not constructive, could affect the mental health of the queens. So let's be
Right.
considerate as well and sensitive enough.
And confidence as well. Like, oh, people don't believe in me. That means that I'm not good enough. Like, some girls could take it like that. Some girls could take it as,
Mm-mm.
all right, I have weaknesses and people are able to see them. And I
Yes.
just have to be better at things. Like, I don't want people to see me that
Mm-mm.
way. Or, you can take it and harm your own self, saying, oh, I'm not good enough. I
Yes.
shouldn't go because I'm not going to really do anything for my
Do you
country.
still remember what happened to Miss USA, the queen that ended her life? So it's heartbreaking on
Oh,
witnessing that.
it's crazy because when I was following
Her,
that USA competition, I don't know, like she was a standout for me since
yes,
prelims.
she's a lawyer, very successful,
Her
very intelligent.
hair, very beautiful, just the prototype of woman that she was.
Mm-mm,
To me, it was like I was suspecting her for sure. And
mm-mm,
that night I was working and I asked my friend, I couldn't really watch it because I was working, and I asked my friend,
mm-mm.
did Carolina made it? Did she was North Carolina or South Carolina? I don't remember. But I was asking, did she
What,
make it? Did she make it? Did she make it? And
North
because
Carolina?
yeah, because for me, like she was my winner. Like
Mm,
since prelims when I saw her, I didn't really see the competition before, so I didn't really knew the girls. Like I didn't know who was gonna compete.
mm,
But on prelims when I saw her, to me she was my winner, and I was
mm.
suspecting her on the
You
finals.
predicted right away. Mm-mm.
Yeah, she was my favorite.
Mm-mm.
So I was very heartbroken when um, I heard the news. I was driving and I opened the app on Facebook, and the first thing that I see is R.I.P. Chesley Chris, and it was like a picture of her when she won,
Mm.
and I was
You were
just
completely shocked.
yeah, and I started looking because
Mm-mm.
sometimes fan pages and pages do these things. And it's just
Mm.
usually it's not true.
Remember that she co-host the edition in Israel?
Yeah, she was a very
Mm-mm.
good host.
Yes.
She could have hosted even the international. She was so good.
Yes.
So I was
Very
very sad.
straightforward, very impactful.
Yeah,
So
I'm
that
gonna
is
miss
why,
her for sure. Like
yeah,
this
it will
world
give.
without her is not gonna be the
Mm.
same.
Yes. It's gonna be there's a lesson for that for us that we are still alive here. That even if a certain person is successful, we cannot really see if inside she has that, or he or she has that inner peace, or she's really happy or that, because successful career, we're not guaranteed that you have a peace of mind.
Or are you gonna be truly happy because some people be like, oh,
Mm-mm,
I wanna go back to school. I wanna be whatever. In her
mm-mm.
case, she was an
Or
attorney.
explore other
Yeah,
field.
I wanna be an
Mm-mm,
attorney. I wanna make a lot of money. I'm gonna move. I don't
mm-mm.
know, to New York City, or I'm gonna move to Washington D.C. And I'm just gonna be successful. I'm gonna have a nice car. I'm gonna buy a house. You know, yeah, she had a very successful life. She was an attorney. She won USA. She was on TV. Um, she wasn't really
Mm-mm.
working anymore as an attorney. She was like fully going for for hosting on TV. Which
Yes, an
hello, like we
extra.
could all
Mm-mm.
agree that that was a good thing for her to do, and to pour her
She
life
excel
to.
in that.
Yeah, she was a
Mm-mm,
great communicator. So, and
mm-mm,
being an attorney, that's how they usually are. They're really amazing communicators. Um, and she lived in here in New York City. She had an amazing job.
oh.
She had all these um achievements in school. Plus, she was also an athlete, so she's done a lot of things.
Mm-mm.
So
In
people
all
might think that
aspect, physical, academics.
right. So people would think, oh, she's really happy, she's very successful, like her life is
Mm-mm,
just booming. She's a go-getter. She's not. Nothing is gonna stop this woman.
mm-mm,
And also, you've seen her on TV. Nobody would ever notice what she was going through.
mm-mm. That
Um,
she had something inside, struggle inside, internal
yeah,
struggle.
maybe even her counselor. She was doing also. I'm not sure if she used to talk to a psychologist or a psychiatrist.
Mm-mm,
Um, but she used to, be on top of that as well for mental health.
mm-mm,
Maybe her doctor, her mental health doctor, didn't really know what she was also going through. Maybe she was just hiding it.
mm-mm. Oh,
Um, we don't know these things, so I don't know. You can have all these things and still be sad. It's basically what I'm trying to
yes.
say.
You can have you are not rich when it comes to material things, but you are really happy. So
Right.
we cannot really guarantee happiness with material things.
Exactly.
Ayan. So, ayan, good morning to the 3 million viewers joining us. Thank you everyone for those who will be watching this via replay. Thank you also for sharing your 20 early pre-arrival pics. So, of course, we have a lot of similarities, we have a lot of differences as well with our choices, but we keep the friendly conversation as well.
Absolutely.
Mm.
I do.
Okay, so go
Sorry.
ahead.
No, I was gonna say that I do have a five very strong possibilities,
Okay. What are they?
which I'm
What
gonna
are
share
they?
them that are like right there. Is Guatemala, Peru. But she has to give more. I have Kosovo from Europe. I
Mm.
have Curacao, and I have Aruba.
Oh my
So
God.
you see,
Two
we
out of
wasn't
five.
that
My
off,
2 out of 5 are my favorites.
right?
Curacao and Aruba. Okay. So to end this, feel free to invite them, our viewers to your channel, and as well as what can we expect from you in the days to come?
Well, in the days to come, I was actually going to make a video today, but I wasn't. Obviously, I couldn't make it because I had this with you, and then I have after
Okay.
this I have something to do real quick that's very important, so I'm not gonna have time.
Mm,
But it's
mm.
universe season plus it's Christmas, so just a lot of videos to come. I was actually gonna talk today about how the girls looked with the crown on, and
Mm.
I was
Perfect
gonna give,
content.
yeah, my favorite one. And but you can just expect videos from Miss Universe, Puerto Rico, Philippines, Thailand, Vietnam as well, like very
Um,
very like you know pageant interested countries. um
yes.
that's what I'm trying to cater to, because that's what I want to do. I want to talk about pageants, and why am I going to talk to about this to countries that don't really care about universe or competitions like these, you know what I'm saying? So,
Yes.
but in every of my socials is just Savi Matashi. That's all.
Yes. You can
You
follow
find
and
me everywhere with that name.
subscribe. Yes. Thank you for this second guesting, and of course I'll expect a lot more to come. And since it's a Miss Universe pageant season fever, so it's fever. So we can really feel everyone is very excited. The social media is exploding when it comes to Miss Universe material. So let's hope for the best for every queen to represent their country best in the international stage. So thank you, everyone. Thank you to all the viewers and for those who will be watching this via replay. I'll see you all. We will see you all very soon.
Bye guys.
Thank you.
Take care. Bye.